Alright, what's up everyone? So today I just want to talk about a game that's been my addiction for a while. I've been lacking on it lately, but it's been what I've been playing pretty much consistently. I play at least for a few hours every day, and it's the game that I've been probably the most consistent with playing. That's Naraka. I had my eye on Naraka when it was costing money, back originally when it came out, and then now that I have the ability to play because it's free, decided to give it a chance, and I just want to talk about it some. So it's been a blast, but it's gotten significantly harder as of the last couple of days. And it's not really the game's fault. Well, it kind of is, but I'll explain that in a second. But it's been a blast, and it's really fun to play with friends, and it's just been like a good time. I think all the characters are interesting. Some of them are very much stronger than other characters. But we'll go into that in a second. So the reason I bring up the fact that it's a little bit of the game's fault is that when playing base playing the game, you're gonna go against bots sometimes, and other times just be playing against actual people, but you'll be playing against people that, you know, are also at the same level as you. As I've gotten better and I've played more and more of the game, getting into the people where they actually know how to combo fluidly, so it's been a little hard, a little rough for me, but I'm figuring out as I'm going. But the big thing that is hard is just like manipulating the movement, and like these people that know how to manipulate every single action that you take is a bit interesting. So just be warned of that whenever you start getting into these higher level lobbies with people that are more experienced with the game that they're playing. But it's been a great time. Now we're looking at Tarka. Here is the character that initially really got me into the game. Technically it's Akos, but I played a lot of Tarka, and then after technically, so like I'll give you like the full on. Tarka's the one that really got me into the game, but this is how it went. I first played Tianhai, and then I swapped to Akos. After Akos, I played Tarka, and I played Tarka pretty much for a large portion of my hours in the game. And then I played a little bit of Tumult. He's the character with the most kills I've ever gotten in the game. I got almost up to 20 bomb with him. And then I swapped to Wu Chen, who I've been enjoying, but feels a little weak at times. And I've played a fair decent bit of Takeda as well. But I don't really. I think he's cool. I feel like I just don't function well with his power. I think I'm just gonna end up inevitably going back to Tarka, because I feel like that's who I perform best with is Tarka. Since I've played a lot of them, and he seems like he's kind of reliable. He shifts in and out as the meta goes, but he seems like he's still reliable. But they all do their own thing, and they're all different. Right now, I'm pretty sure for a fact this is the best character in the game right now. It's probably her. I think Akos is nuts. So Valda and Akos, and then I think that Zai is pretty good. I think at a higher rank she becomes worse, but sometimes she's really hard to deal with in certain scenarios. So, but yeah, that's just like a big thing. The weapons are really fun to use. As you can see, I pretty much never use any of the ranged. I don't really find them fun, and I don't really see them having too much use sometimes. They're actually really strong. I personally like, I feel like they don't fit well into my playstyle of like what I like to do. But they are strong. A lot of people, what they do is they'll have a weapon on their bar. It's usually this, and then they'll either swap it off real quick or do whatever. But they usually just, you know, they have one of these. Or you'll just be like me, where you have none, and you just go into a fight with melee weapons, which is why all my melee weapons are fairly decent high level, except for these. I don't think I've even seen these in a game. But I've seen like all these. I love the greatsword. The staff and the dagger feel insane. Dagger especially, if you're playing solo, this is probably the best weapon in the fucking game. It's got some of the craziest movement. It's got a really fast dodge attack. It's one of the it's the only weapon I can think of that's got an insane dodging. It's got the dagger dash, and then you can follow it up with, you can do some crazy shit with this. The greatsword can seem a bit overpowered at times. It's just about like understanding how to fight against it. But yeah, no, all the weapons are pretty good. All the melee weapons are pretty good. These are nuts in the right scenario, especially if you get the golden soul jade for it. The nunchucks are really strong. They seem like when I first started off with these were weak, but they're actually kind of insane. Yeah, they're all pretty viable. And you know, you're not gonna turn any of them down. Some of them I will say seem like they're a little more predictable than others. The katana sets up some really cool combos you can watch on YouTube that are really interesting, and just in general, like if you're playing the game, you get experience with this thing. You can do some pretty cool stuff with it because of its movement. The longsword's seems like a great chasing weapon. And these two are very predictable weapons, but they're also very strong weapons. And any of the long handle weapons here are kind of insane sometimes. In the right hands, but yeah, no. So that's mostly just that. There's a campaign as well. It's not. I wouldn't call it a campaign. It's more like well, I guess it kind of is a campaign. It's more like just like a level thing that you go through, and occasionally sometimes you do a little tower defense. Like we can hit join combat and show you. Let's go here, and you have to have these things to enter them, but you go through. I've done all the ones on normal. Just go through and you have to have a certain like sense level, and all senses is just like, you know, your soul jades on your character for this. So mine's 41, and you can like level them up with these things that you get, these things, and that'll make your character better for this stuff. But you know, I don't really find it that crazy. But you know, you got the stuff like this. I didn't actually know this existed. This is kind of cool. I don't know how you get these. Yeah, no, these are pretty cool. I didn't actually, like I said, I didn't know these were here. It's kind of fucking cool. Either way, yeah, you can get stuff with it, I guess. But like I said, it's been my big addiction. I've been playing a lot of this. It's got gacha mechanics, which is why, you know, it's kind of a lot. Like I said, it's free to play now, so there's a bunch of cosmetics with gacha mechanics. But you could play this game entirely free if that's what you want to do. I will warn you, if you do intend to play free, it can be a bit hard to get these, because there's a limit on these when you're free on how many you can get, and you need these to buy heroes. But you can get them over time. But yeah, no, I don't know. It's just been a big game that I've been having a whole lot of fun with. It's really annoying, but it's just something I keep going back to because it's kind of addicting. It's a battle royale. I'm not going to do any gameplay right now because the matches have been crazy and they're kind of like I'm in a pinch right now. But it's been a lot of fun. And it's grindy, but if you're down to grind, it's like I said, it's a whole lot of fun. You can do some very interesting and fun stuff with this game. And it's just, I don't know, it's just been a good time. Soul Jade, like, you understand, like there's some stuff in this game that's just insane. And I don't know, I've had moments in this game that I haven't had in other battle royales that have been absolutely a blast. And you can do some crazy shit like this, like super customize your character. Do some cool stuff. Make your character look like a fucking Super Saiyan. There's even a thing to make Takeda look like Zoro, so you know, stuff like that. But yeah, no. I just wanted to share that I've been addicted to this game. I'm still playing it. I played off stream, played on stream, played everywhere. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, I just wanted to get that out there and talk about it. Like I said, I'm kind of in a pinch right now, so I gotta go. But I hope you guys have a great night, day, whatever time you watch this, and see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.